Back here for part 2 of the title matches from the new Cactus Bowl, the old Santa Cruz, and it looks a lot more cactusy in here than last time. We got both divisions at once. Aaron Coleman, the top seed in the handicap division, just left that 3-pin. That's in the 6th frame. He's taking on 2nd seed Mathew Adragna. It's an even match handicap wise, so high game wins. If Coleman can spare this, he'll have himself a 3-pin deficit, right, is what he'll have. There we go. He trails by 3 through 5 frames, so close match over there. Meanwhile, he's back, ladies and gentlemen, fresh out of Illinois. It is Kyle King back to terrify the locals here in the Southwest, as he's won 3 straight matches to get this far, to play for his 409th career JBT title if he can win. I forget what he had, 62? 62 is my guess, and a relieved, demonstrative young man over there gets his big old strike. Kyle's opponent now is top seed Ben Canfield, the two-hander, at the center of the biggest controversy ever, if you go by Facebook posts in the history of bowling, the new two-hander rule. Ben's sarcastic remark is that he's going to go half thumb. Then he and Wesley are going to get banned from something for that, and then we'll have to address that from there. Then all people who apparently have no wrist bones, they're going to get banned, like this guy. And all people with broken knees are going to get banned. Don't you giggle over here. Broken legs and too much beard for juniors. They're just going to ban everything. Good job, America. Here's Adragna shooting the headpin cluster, but he's going to miss the whole shebang to the left, and that's going to flip-flop the lead over to Coleman. Both lower average bowlers. They both came in at 115 today. And Adragna is not happy with himself. I don't blame him. He's got to forget about that. It's a lot easier said than done, but got to focus on what's coming up next. You can't do anything about that now. Coleman leads by 13, strike working 8 frame. 7. Yeah, 13, I got it right. Oh, but a high hit, and he leaves the second hardest split in bowling. 7-10's a little harder than the 3-10, but not by much, let me tell you.
There's one made at 10 gamer today.
A 7-10?
Yeah.
Nice. Canfield shoots all his spares two-handed as well. That'll be trouble for him in a month. Kyle blocks the camera, but trust me, Ben made the spare. Let's see if Aaron can show me how to make a 3-10. That's the right idea. Look at this. Yeah, right there in the middle of it. Great shot by Coleman. Aaron looks like if he didn't make that spare, we were going to run over his cat. He just looks so relieved whenever something goes well for him. David, how old is he? How old is your kid? 10. Very nice. Again, looking to become the second intergenerational champs behind Destiny and Raymond Johnson. Yeah. Much better shot from Adragna, too. Good job out of him. This is nerve-wracking. Both these guys' first career title matches. It's totally different when you're the last 2 people bowling. We're sitting back here talking about you. Even Jacob didn't win a lot of early titles until you kind of got to get used to this whole process. You had a bunch of sections for your first win, right?
I had 3.
Yeah.
One right before the Sunday that I actually won. To that guy too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, almost got the squasher to fall, but not quite. We got a 90 stop in 29, so we can focus on Matt and Aaron here for a little while. Matt's previous best finish was 5th, so he's got to improve on it by quite a bit no matter what. While Aaron came into the day nervous about making the invite. He was 37th in points and had a best finish of 6th. So got all that taken out of the way today. What can we do for you? The lovely Tower.
How many is my hair?
It's lovely. Nice job to spare from that.
Are you done?
Yes. And we're done with 31 and 2 also. We got a 90 stop on 29.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Tara's been working at Cactus, both versions, for, gosh, since I was an employee there. That's a while ago.
Someone's last name nervous too.
Oh, a little weird. Big shot for Coleman. Oh, and he doesn't get them all to mix up. Kyle, watch your score watch your score. Okay. Bad break there for Aaron. That was a pretty good shot. It looked like it had some spin on it, but not enough spin to get the wall shot there. If he gets 2, he's at 147. And count could definitely come into play here, so it is slightly makeable though. Well, he's only going to get 1 out of it. So let's make it 146. He's theoretically trailing by 2, but with the Adragna, you know, the lower average bowler as well, only on a spare. Anything can happen here in the 10th frame. Kyle's going to go first. Look at the contrast between these two. You know, any age and any average is not just a slogan, folks. For old bums like me, it's not that long ago that Kyle was Aaron's size. Thinking, could he be the next, you know, Andrew Kane? Well, it turned out he was. 60 some odd titles later. Ben no slouch in his own right, looking for, I think, 18 today. Some of our veterans have been racking up these titles. Meanwhile, Coleman is up quickly at the 3-6-10 he just left. Not taking a lot of time. Most of them don't at that age. Kind of has to have this. Cook ball, he got it. Yes. Just every time he makes a spare, he gives the old, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look. Fill ball, super important here. It looks like 29 and 30 has gotten wee squirrely. Very. That's a Cactus bowl tease for really squirrely. Fill shot key here. Oh no, look out. Oh, it's going to hang on in the oil? No, it's not. So only, we think, that pin will stop spinning. 7 on the fill ball. Hey, a more than respectable 163 out of him. Mathew Adragna, to win his first career title, needs 16 pins in his 10th frame. 6 spare strike would do it. Any other count combination equivalent to that, and he's a champ. Anything less, Coleman gets the title. It's wide. Wow, what a big break to get the 7 pin out of there and not wash out. However, he dropped 3 pins a count, so he needs spare 9. And first things first, make the spare. We've seen him miss all of this to the left before, earlier this match. So this is anything but a gimme for Mathew. He's nervous, he should be. His dad is nervous, he should be. Let's see if he can relax and come up with this spare here. If he doesn't, it's over. If he makes it, it's still far from over. Pretty good shot. All right, he makes the spare. Dad and Mathew with similar reactions to making the spare. Mathew's got his hands on his head as it comes down to 1 ball. Strike's a winner, 9's a winner, 8's a tie. We'd go to a 2-frame roll-off. 7 or less, Coleman wins. 1 shot. One of these 2 bowlers wins their first title.
Looks good.
9 is enough by 1 pin. 164 to 163 scratch. Both bowlers bowled fantastic. But it is Adragna coming away with the win. Wow, don't get much better in the handicap division than that. Real good sportsmanship from Aaron. That's good to see. Hey, they're both in the Invitational. They're both in the Tournament of Champions, but it's Mathew getting the win. Wow. Great stuff over in handicap. Hopefully it'll be just as good in scratch. Their title match will finish in the next part.